Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Just got a little project I want to build here. I actually got the inspiration from Brad over at Fix This Build That. Been looking for a shoe rack. Apparently we have somewhat of a mess of shoes in our hallway that's been complained about a little bit. So probably needs to be fixed. So I've been looking for a design. I like the one he did. This is going to be a little different. Use a little bit different wood. Actually have some wood laying around that I guess I never did get to. I'm going to use it. Hope you enjoy it. Let's go. Okay, to get started, I've got some 8/4 cherry that I've apparently had up here for a long time and gotten a lot of things in the way of it. So it's taken me a minute to get it out. Gonna get it down and cut it pretty close to its final length here. I'm gonna leave a link to the description of the plans from Brad over at Fix This Build That, because I did use his exact measurements, even though I didn't use the same wood, and I did a couple of different things. But we're gonna go ahead and cut these down. It's 24 1/4. I can't remember exactly, somewhere around there. And then I cut this block here to 11 inches. I do remember that. I want to go ahead and rip down these pieces into about 2-inch by 2-inch blocks. Was a little too big to go through my jointer, so I'm going to go ahead and rip these down, and I'm going to go back and joint all the faces later. I'm not super worried about exact measurements as far as everything being parallel. Not worried about that on this project. So I'm just going to set my fence to 2 inches here and cut me some blocks out. I did have to remove my stock guides because they were just going to get in the way. And then it was right about here where I realized, when I made my new workbench and leveled the table up, that I leveled the side to the saw a little too high. So I've got to go fix all that. So now it's unleveled, but at least I brought the end down that was closest to the saw here in just a second, so I can at least get everything cut. I'm gonna have to go back and fix that. I did get a new rip blade from Taylor Toolworks. I'll put a link in the description to that. Will be an affiliate link, and we are in partnership with them now. Super good ripping blade. Been very happy with it. Now that we've got all these cut down to roughly 2 by 2, we're going to go ahead and take them over to my jointer and basically just run them through to give me a smooth surface on each of the faces. Again, like I said, I don't really care about them being perfectly parallel or exact. This project doesn't necessarily require that. Sorry about the vibration there. I actually had this mounted to the jointer itself, and this thing vibrates quite a bit, so sorry about that. And you can see the camera sitting at the end of it.
Anyway, we're going to get all these taken care of here. Excuse the mess in the shop in the background. I promise I do clean up after every single project. These are simply just your box store 1x6s. We're going to go ahead and cut them to length. Those should be about 36 inches a piece, and that accounts for about a ½ inch overhang on the outside of the frames that I'm putting together here. Okay, so don't give me any flack. Yes, I'm going to use the domino um, simply because I have it. I want a little practice with it because I'm pretty new to it. But truthfully, you can do this project with pretty much any joinery you want to. Probably one of the easiest things to do would be to use pocket holes. Um, if you've got a pocket hole jig, just put you some pocket holes, put them on the bottom. They'll be out of sight. You'll never see them. So I decided to use dominoes just because I really wanted some practice with it. And it works as well. Not necessarily for strength here as much as alignment purposes. And then I go grab some clamps, and right about here is when I realized, yeah, that's not going to work. Not quite long enough. So I had to go get some bigger clamps to clamp these up. I did use some fast drying Top Bond here in the quick set. Dries in about 30 minutes. So you're able to start working with it again pretty quick. Basically here I'm going to come back with 80 grit sandpaper just to go ahead and knock everything down. I want to smooth over the edges just to give it a nicer look. And then I'm going to come back and go up to about 120. I don't think you really need any more than that. And in the end, what I'm going to do is throw a couple, maybe 3 coats of shellac on this. I think that'll be just fine. This is going in the foyer, literally just to catch you, so it'll be fine. Grab my setup blocks here. I want about a ½ inch overhang on each side. And the easiest way to do this is to flip this upside down. Your top shelf is actually going to be underneath, so you have that lip on the top. And then your bottom 2 shelves are going to rest on the one below it. So for the bottom 2, or the bottom one here, it was definitely easier for me to put it on the ground, clamp it up, drill some holes, and put it in that way. So it works. And here's the finished product. It looks pretty good, I think. Super, super simple. Definitely took care of the mess we had. And hey, it works.
Okay, all done. I hope everyone enjoyed our little short video, not too terribly long, but something you can certainly make yourself pretty easily, possibly with just some wood you have laying around the shop. If not, it's not super expensive. You can definitely make any of this out of lumber you get at Home Depot or Lowe's, completely fine. As I said in the video, you can use pretty much any kind of joinery you want to. Anyway, I hope you liked it. If you got some entertainment out of it, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and come back and see us in our next video. Take care.